What's good, everybody? Welcome back for another episode of SideLine All-Stars. It's your boy Cheeze.
Hey, it's your boy James.
Shout out to everybody that tuned in or that's been tuning in. We
Appreciate y'all.
All, continue. We still nobody don't be liking or leaving comments. We need y'all to like and leave comments.
And fan engagement. We need all of that.
Give us topics. Share with your partners. Share with your moms, your baby mama, your
cousins,
baby
aunties.
Yeah, whoever. Continue to subscribe, give us 5 stars if you listen on some type of podcast platform. Just get us in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? That's really it. Honestly, that's all we need from you. Give us in the algorithm.
Some support. That's it.
Yeah, just share and like. That's it. Oh, subscribe or follow us on IG. We're gonna put polls and stuff out.
Facts. We definitely gonna get that up. We getting some new content.
That way you guys could let us know what y'all want to hear from us. Before we get into the topic, shout out to South Carolina going undefeated.
Hey,
they got a dub. They put out
Dawn Staley.
Yep,
North Philly's finest.
Right, she got 3 now. So shout out to her. That's my personal favorite coach in hoops. I wouldn't even say I would say in all of hoops.
Just period.
Dawn Staley. They shut down the GOAT, Caitlyn. So shout out to them. WrestleMania was the other day. I was juiced about that. Jay not a wrestling dude, but I am, bruh.
Philly.
Even though it's fake, you feel me? I still rock with it. It's good TV. You feel me? Whatchamacallit? What else is there that just happened? Nothing really, huh?
The national championship is tonight.
Oh yeah, the national championship for the men's is tonight. So we'll see who wins. I'm going for UConn.
Yeah, I'm going for. I think everybody going for UConn.
Yeah, I need to. I just want to see back to back again. We haven't had back to back since 2007, I think. So it's been a while. I think that's about it that happened.
The other random stuff.
WNBA draft is next Monday.
Yes.
So we'll talk about the WNBA after they get drafted. I don't think nothing else is going on.
Yeah, I'm hyped to cover the WNBA this season. Get some game, watch some games.
We should live stream the NBA draft.
I'll do that. WNBA draft or the NBA? NBA, cool. I'll do that.
Cause I gotta figure out I gotta figure stuff out before we do it. But yeah, that's a good idea.
That is a good job.
But yeah, so what you got for us?
It's a lot happening. A lot of random around the game stuff. You know, we got playoffs coming up, so you know how that go.
Quick.
I think there's only 3 or 4 games left in the season for real. Mm-hmm. But so we got over the weekend. That's what happened. We had Hall of Fame basketball Hall of Fame induction class, led by Vince Carter and Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, cause we talked about it. Cause I thought it was just the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
But since it's just overall basketball, it makes sense. Cause Phil's NBA, I didn't think that Vince should have gone in there. Chauncey kind of makes sense. But overall, because of count college and stuff, it makes sense for them to go in there. But like we said, I think it should just be 2 sides though.
But there needs to be a new, another Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Like the basketball Hall of Fame, and then there needs to be an NBA Hall of Fame.
Yeah. They could put a NBA/WNBA Hall of Fame.
I like that.
You know what I mean? Like that. And then the basketball Hall of Fame will have everyone else because it's considering their overall career. Right. But the other one would just consider their professional careers.
Okay.
I think we should do that.
No, my question is now: do we? I guess we don't really integrate this now. But how would you feel about people overseas getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, the basketball Hall of Fame, not NBA Hall of Fame?
Depends.
I guess it's the National Basketball Hall of Fame, so it would be.
Yeah.
It would be. You would have to be playing in America, I guess.
And I kind of really what would carry them anyways is their college career.
Right.
So I mean, if if you was the man in college anyway, you probably gonna go to the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't have a good NBA career, you could still get inducted because you
He
balled
was
out
in college, right? There's a lot of dudes like that just got injured their first couple years or couldn't. Their game didn't translate to the NBA.
If it was just the NBA, would you have been okay with Vince Carter going in?
If it was just the NBA, see, like, and this is where, like, we kind of talked about it. I looked at him, and I said, and then I looked at some other people who are already in there, and I said, I can't not get him in. And then when somebody like Pistol Pete Maravich is in there, and it's like, I don't got no beef with Pistol Pete. Like, he's cool, he's him. But if if that's like the bar we allowing him in there, we gotta let VC in. Like, he's arguably, I'm not going to say like that Pistol Pete was a better player than like Vince Carter for the times.
Yeah, but he was like, they going off like time periods, so.
And then it's like impact on the game. Like, I understand Pistol Pete had like the little flashy passes.
Yeah,
he was giving
he was
the
shooting
dimes.
threes when there was no 3-point line.
And he was doing, but like VC, like, come on, man. Everybody know VC, the Raptor dunking, the dunk contest, the honey dip, banging on the dude in the Olympics. Like,
I rock with VC, but like,
cause like, Allen Iverson. I mean, all right, he won an MVP, so that's different. Like, who else? I'm trying to think. Like
T-Mac in.
Right. Like, if we got T-Mac in there, I think we should let VC in there.
I think most people would take T-Mac over VC
though. Yeah, I would agree with that one.
So that's what I mean. Like,
I mean, it's not like clear cut. Like, oh my God, like T-Mac was miles ahead of like VC. But I mean, yeah, he was a better player.
Because like VC didn't have no like playoff runs. Like, he didn't have no MVP.
He also was in Toronto for like most of his time.
Titles.
Like, he didn't have any scoring titles. He also like happened to play in a time where like Kobe was just like winning everything. Like, hey, that's tough.
You gotta compete with the times, bro.
You right, but it's just like that's like
a lot of people played in that time. T-Mac was getting scoring titles. AI was getting scoring titles.
AI had one scoring title, right? I don't think he got scoring titles.
Yeah, but he was up there though. He got beat by like point something.
But he also I feel like Allen Iverson was also in a situation of like somebody has to score the basketball. Like, he ain't had no other like offensive. Like, not saying that Allen Iverson is not like one of the greatest like scorers ever. Like, obviously, like, but somebody had to score the basketball.
I mean, T-Mac was not T-Mac. VC, once T-Mac left, that was kind of in that same predicament.
Somebody had to score the basketball. That's true.
He had opportunities. I'm not shitting on T-Mac. I mean, on Vince Carter. But, like, if we talking about, like, Hall of Fame, like...
8-time All-Star, though.
Yeah.
2-time like, All-NBA.
There's difference between, like, that and then, like, a Hall of Famer, though. Like, Hall of Fame is, like...
But, like, we got Pistol Pete in there, so it's like...
Yeah, but he was that dude at that time. We can't compare like them to like the people now though, because if that's a fact, bro, like Jerry West and them shouldn't be in there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, Jerry West was like the man back then, but like, come on, bro, Jerry West, bro.
I mean, he not right.
Jerry West will get hoops nowadays.
So, right. So who? Right. Okay. So who else? Like, who else is like borderline for you? From like that era, that were like of that era that
like around like similar time periods.
Yes.
Like, well, D Rose was after, but like I don't know if he go in. Who's around that time? You think?
Right. It's pretty tough to think about and at his position around that time. Like, it was really like Kobe. Like you said, T-Mac was like a wing player.
Because I would have said T-Mac, but T-Mac's already in there.
You got Reggie. He was a little
Reggie
before.
going in though.
Yeah, right. Like, I mean, like he's like top all time in 3-pointers.
Yeah.
Right. You Ray Allen. So like, right, was Ray Allen over VC?
I think you got to, because at one point he was the best shooter.
Okay.
I think I would take Ray Allen over VC, like,
to lead a team.
I like Ray Ray. Like old Ray Ray, he's
old Ray Ray. But then before he became like just a spot up shooter, right?
Yeah. Like if we doing like the prime versus prime, because he was always a shooter, but then he used to get to the bucket too.
I think that's the issue. That's like where it come down for VC is like he played in a time where like you could get by on like straight athleticism and just dunking on people and getting to the rack. So he didn't develop an outside shot until later in his career, and that like hurt a lot of his like scoring accolades. And
that was a couple of people. Jason Kidd didn't learn how to shoot until late.
Right. But he was always like a smart passer and like he always
for general.
Right. So like that he even if he didn't win that title with Dirk and them in 2012, he was still going to the Hall.
Yeah.
Like but right, like you said, like it's tough that's a real tough one.
Yeah.
Is Chauncey obviously his success, cuz I don't know, does Chauncey make it without the success of those Detroit, right? If Detroit don't win the
title?
Yeah. Does Chauncey make it?
Probably not.
Right, like that it was a lot going on back then, right? Like and the dudes who was kind of down, like D Wade was of that time. Paul Pierce was back then.
Oh, so we are counting, because if we count like D Wade and them as part of that time, then I would count like D Rose.
Yeah, I mean, you can count D Rose. You can say that. I mean, obviously, like he's a little VC is a little older than those dudes, but
Gil,
I would say that, but right, Gil's not making it.
Yeah, his time was too short. I don't know who.
There's a lot of hoopers that
all right, what
won't
about
make
Chris
it.
Bosh?
Yeah, Chris Bosh, I think he makes it.
He going to the Fame?
Yeah, I think he going to the Hall.
We said Reg.
He single-handedly saved LeBron legacy, like with that with a rebound at the end of that game.
He passed to Ray.
They going into the Hall straight off that alone. Like,
is Paul Gasol going to the Fame?
Yeah, Paul Gasol is going to the Hall.
What about his brother?
Mark? That's another story. I don't know. He just got his jersey retired in Memphis, so.
Yeah. Does Zach Randolph get his jersey retired, or just Marc Gasol?
I don't know. That's a good question. Is he making the Hall of Fame?
Zach?
Yeah.
Nah. Zach not making it.
DeMarcus Cousins?
No, because I think if he would have never got hurt, he'd probably make it.
Brandon Roy?
No, because he got hurt too.
Right. These are a lot of hoopers. Like, these are like bona fide hoopers.
Yeah, but like D Rose, like Brandon Roy.
Right, D Rose.
Gil, like D Rose has a chance because he was the youngest MVP ever.
I agree.
But like all those other people, it's like, bro, like they just got hurt and there was nothing we could do about it. You know what I mean? But they was like balling. Like before they got hurt, they was hooping. But it's like, how much time is that before they got hurt?
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I can't say that you would have been playing like that your whole career,
time.
Right? Or how many years
Darren
you would have been
Williams.
playing. No, he not going for me.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's a lot of people. That's what I'm saying. Like
a lot of hoopers from that time that's not going.
Like there's hoopers, but then there's like Hall of Fame.
Or they shouldn't make it, but they probably will because now right, like with Chi Mac and Chauncey Billups being in now, with like I don't know who's a newer dude that like is probably borderline. Right, like D Rose, you're gonna have to let D Rose in. Like if you let Vince Carter and Chauncey Billups in, like at this point, like you can't. You're gonna be like, so you're gonna let in somebody with no MVPs over the youngest MVP ever? You can't do that. And then we get to a point where it starts to get watered down, and now everybody's in there.
What about Dame? That's a young dude.
Right. So that's a perfect example, right? And because we let Vince Carter in, I think we gotta let Dame. We're gonna have to let Damian Lillard in. Like,
I mean, I ain't mad at it.
He's probably gonna finish like top as one of the top 3-point shooters of all time.
I mean,
like top 10.
Is.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I think he's fifth or something like that.
That's it right there.
He might be higher than that.
And I feel like if you're top in
I think he passed Reggie.
Reggie 4 right now.
I think Dame might be third.
Right. If you're top 5 in any statistical category, like I feel like that's automatic Hall of Fame bid.
Let's verify that.
Yeah, I mean I can look it up for you right now. Yeah. You know we got shout out StatMuse. If y'all wanna plug us up.
Yeah, bro, send us some endorse us a little bit.
Who else is like that though? Like on a borderline, like towards the end of their career.
James Harden.
Okay, there we go. That's another one. Does James Harden make it into the Hall of Fame? Russell Westbrook obviously gonna make it into the Hall of Fame because he has an MVP, triple dub leader. Like that he's bona fide. I think he's like top 10 in assists. He's
so
Hall of Fame.
James Harden going in? He got MVP.
He does have an MVP season. And again, because we let in Vince Carter, who doesn't have an MVP, but however many All-Star appearances, 8 All-Star appearances, I think it is, Harden has an MVP, and just as many All-Star appearances, you got to let Harden in off that alone.
But we found out that it also includes your college career.
And Vince Carter was him in college. Yeah. He was bull.
Yeah.
Yeah, North Carolina was
so like that with his NBA career, right? Because he was a hooper in the NBA, but he was the man in college.
Okay.
So like you combine those, it gives him a Hall of Fame career.
Right.
But like, can you say that for James Harden? Where you go, Arizona State?
But okay, he was not him at Arizona State, but I will say that like James Harden as a pro was that much better than James. Like it's no debate. I'm taking James Harden over Vince Carter. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm taking as a player, like I'm taking James Harden. I'm picking James Harden to like build my team around before Vince Carter. If I'm trying, like, for even though neither of them never won anything for real, and one like obviously Harden had his defensive issues, but like you just can't. He's an MVP, bro. And that season was.
I'm putting a real hooper in there, bro.
And he also happened to be in a time where like with LeBron and the team he had to contend with those teams and the Steph Curry Warriors teams. Like, I mean, obviously you got to play who and beat who's in front of you, but that's tough. That's tough.
You got to put a real hooper in there.
Who?
Mike Beasley, bro.
Mike Beasley going to the Hall?
It's a real hooper, bro.
Oh man, I can't with Mike Beasley.
Imagine that's our clip. And I was dead serious, like, bro. They be like, nah, bro, he's smoking. They put Mike Beasley in there. Mike Beasley is a hooper, though.
No, I do. I respect Mike Beasley. So Steph Curry, I think you're right. Is Steph Curry number 1, Ray Allen number 2, James Harden number 3, which I didn't know. Dame Lillard and Reggie is number 5. So yeah, Dame just moved into number 4 this year.
So I'm saying top 5 shooter of all time.
So yeah, I think that automatically puts you that should probably put him in the Hall of Fame.
I ain't mad at him because I mean I'm a Dame fan, so.
But Vince Carter's also on that list. He's in the top 10. 3-point mate. He's number 9.
Yeah, but so is like Jason Terry, you know.
Jason Terry doesn't make it to the Hall?
No.
No Jason Terry in the Hall?
No.
Okay. Paul George at number 11. I think Paul George can go to the Hall.
That's a good one.
I like Paul. I mean,
PG. I'm a PG fan, so I'm gonna go with PG.
I think PG. I just like
I'm not putting Kyle Korver in the Hall, bro.
No, I'm not putting Kyle Korver in the Hall.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not. Not putting Kyle Korver in the Hall of Fame, bro.
Nah, Kyle Korver can't go in the Hall. You right.
I'll put PG.
Jamal Crawford?
No.
No.
Nah, not Momo.
No Mo.
I like Momo more than Sweet Lou, but I'll put Sweet Lou in over Mo.
Lou Williams, okay. That's a good one.
But he like the best 6 man ever.
I would agree with that.
I personally like Jamal Crawford more than Lou, though. But that
like as a better player, like you think he's a better player. I would agree with that.
I just like watching Jamal Crawford, so.
And then you got dudes like just the last one, Kyle Lowry.
Nah.
I got Kyle Lowry going.
I ain't putting Kyle in there.
I got Kyle Lowry going.
I ain't putting Kyle in.
You putting Vincent, you got to put Kyle Lowry in.
I'm not putting Kyle in.
Kyle got a ring.
Yeah, because Kawhi went over there.
Kyle got a ring though.
Because of Kawhi.
And he played the games.
So a lot of people got rings.
He was a starting member of the team.
Yeah, and then
he was the starting point guard.
Yeah, but before Kawhi got there, they was just get smacked up, and then after
they was not getting smacked up. Like they was not getting.
Every time they played LeBron, what happened?
It's Bron who wasn't getting smacked by Bron.
Paul George was making them good series.
I mean, that's Paul George. Paul George, but all right, this Paul George, but this is why he going to the Hall for me. Before that, like freakish ankle, foot, leg, Paul George was like, I don't think people realize how good that man was.
And then he came back better, like 2 seasons after.
Like he was like, bruh. Like we be talking about Paul George like we talk about Kawhi for real. I think, but like it wouldn't be like a comparison. I feel like he's that much better than Kawhi for real. As far as like. Because Kawhi got his whole, like, injury thing, and I don't know what he's doing. But, like, as far as, like, strictly, like, offensive production and, like, the way, Paul George is just, he undefeated in my book. It's like, I got him.
I mean, I'm not putting Kyle Lowry in.
I gotta put Kyle in.
Nah.
Like, I gotta put Kyle Lowry.
I'm not putting Kyle Lowry in there.
Bro. And he North Philly born and raised.
That's fine.
He gotta go. 17 years in the league.
Yeah, and that was getting smacked up.
Bruh, he going.
That was number one, and then Braun came in there, and then every time they played Braun, they would just get ran.
I need to see this man career.
They would just forget how to hoop.
Kyle, it's LeBron. Like I don't.
It was 2 of them.
And then, who else was up there?
On 18.
DeMar was up there.
That's what I'm saying. There was 2 of them.
DeMar was up there, but what has DeMar done by himself?
Paul George, Kyle Lowry ain't did nothing by himself.
I mean, right? But has Kyle Lowry ever gone and been by himself?
And he ain't did nothing.
But
DeMar DeRozan's trade value is way more higher than Kyle Lowry's
right now.
Their whole career.
Their whole career, right? All right, yeah. But like, I mean,
that's why they traded DeMar and not Kyle.
But DeMar, I mean, so you don't got DeMar going either, because if DeMar,
nah, I don't got DeMar in there either.
Right, okay, all right, that's cool. If we don't got DeMar,
nah, I don't got DeMar in there either, unless he lead a team to the shit. Like he the man that led them to it. Like if he led the Bulls to the shit, like let's say this season. I mean, it's not going to happen. But right, I mean, hypothetically, if he would have led the Bulls to the shit, DeMar is going to the Hall. The Mighty King.
Okay. So just like he don't have to win anything. He just got to be competitive.
No, I'm saying if he would have won the title.
Oh, okay.
If he led them to the title, he's been to the playoffs 1,000 times. But him... If he let them and they won the championship, then yeah,
that's kind of tough.
I would put him in, especially y'all team because y'all's like dysfunctional.
Oh man, I don't even want to talk about that. And I forgot Zach LaVine even played for us. But so we got some other news.
Mm-hmm.
We got Bronny entering the draft while maintaining his college eligibility.
I mean that's normal.
And he also entered the transfer portal.
That's the thing is like people do this every season, and then now everybody's making a big deal about it because it's Bronny. Mm-hmm. But like it's like a normal thing.
I guess because it's really. Do you think people? I think why people are so excited by it and intrigued is because it's our team. They know he's not ready for the league, but they're trying to see. Everybody's wondering if a team will take a chance on him because. There's the prospect of luring LeBron James and having Bronny and being able to market him and doing all that stuff. So, like, potentially, do you think he'll get drafted is my first question.
Somebody might use their second-round pick on him.
And if they do you think he goes, he stays or he goes back to school?
If he gets drafted in the second round, he's probably going to just go to the NBA.
Okay.
I think him entering the transfer portal is just in case he don't get drafted.
And if he goes undrafted, he'll
just go whoever wants him.
Right.
Ohio State's trying to recruit him heavy right now, so he'll just go to. What do you think he should do? Well, I mean, I still feel the same like we said on previous pods. He should go back to school. No matter how much Kit Bayless keep trying to say that Bronny's an NBA player, but he's not yet. And then they make the excuse like, well, he had the heart issue, and then that set him back, and that's more of a reason to go back to college.
Right.
Like, what makes you think? Oh, and then they'll be like, well, he had more time to recover. Like, no, bro, the NBA is way harder.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, you still need time. So, nah, I don't think anybody should draft him.
All right, we didn't rehash that too, so that's pretty much.
Yeah, my partner said that the Warriors should draft him and then hold him hostage.
and
demand draft picks for him.
From who?
From the Lakers.
Oh, like the Lakers would be like desperate enough to try and get him there to play with LeBron.
So LeBron
and
don't
sell
leave.
the tickets and right. But right, because it would be easy for LeBron to just drop like stay in LA and go up to the Warriors. Yep. And then, I mean, you playing with your franchise, but
not really. You just use a second round pick on them.
I mean, that's true, but like they got an old team. Like that's the thing. Like the Warriors need to start getting like younger and better like very soon.
That's all right. You just use a late second round pick on them. Most of those dudes don't play anyway.
I mean, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's more of a valuable pick to them. Like you should be trying to make something out of that, like rather than just throwing it away. Because like, who else do y'all like? Where else? Like Clay's old, Steph's old.
They got a bunch
Draymond's
of young people.
Old. Who? Pajemski's. I don't see him like as like the answer to the future.
They got Kuminga.
Kuminga. That's the only person I see with a future on that team for real.
Nah, Paz is
like he's gonna be there in 5 years, and as like a legit like we gonna be a playoff team type.
That's what I'm saying though. That you're not about to build a team of young people, bro. If you use a second round pick, they second round picks is iffy anyway. So your second round pick. Well, all picks are iffy, but more than likely your second round pick might not be anything anyway. And if it's a late pick, bro, it really don't matter. You playing with your franchise, but it's like you taking the chance anyway in those later rounds.
And then you do so like say you do like hold him hostage and then you do get LeBron to show up. Like what team is that? Like what do that look like? Now you got a 40-year-old LeBron, a 37-year-old Steph Curry, a 36-year-old Klay Thompson, a 38-year-old Chris Paul.
Klay might not be there.
Like maybe. But do you really see them being like just letting Klay go?
That team could be cool. You got Bron running point guard.
I mean, like the emotional factor, like the like we like you've been here this whole time. Steph is your right hand man. We don't sign off for nothing unless Steph say so. Like
they old heads now. I don't care.
I mean, he been pouting the whole season. Like
who?
Klay.
Oh, Klay definitely don't care no more. I think he accepted it.
I don't know, man.
But if he's still there, he's accepting it, bro.
If he's still that he's not going to start next year.
Yeah. If he's staying, he's accepting that he's not going to start next year.
I don't know.
Or he's not going to stay. You can just go somewhere else.
He's starting right now.
That's what I'm saying. You could just go somewhere else. But if Bron is coming, bro, it's like, bro, these are the turn. He's starting now because Kuminga got hurt.
No, they brought him back before Kuminga got hurt.
If he's staying there, like that, he's gonna accept, like, bro, like I'm not starting. Because then why would you stay for?
I mean,
you got free reign to go wherever you want.
Maybe he also is getting $35 million a year.
He's done after this season, though.
That's true. I mean, like you think he's going to? That's what I'm saying. That's also a thing. Like now you got to take a huge pay cut.
Yeah, so you could go somewhere else. You could take this pay cut. You could dip. So if he's on that team next year, he's accepting. He's probably gonna take a pay cut, right? They already offered him he should have took the contract that they offered him in the first place. It's probably gonna be less now.
Definitely gonna be less.
And then if you at that point you're accepting that you aren't the starter, you're the guy no more. Because then you could just dip to the Magic if you still want to be the dude.
But then like the Magic. I mean, I know the Magic is tough, like, but like you know how these dudes got egos, and it's like I'm gonna go play for the Magic after playing for the Warriors. Like,
stay on the Warriors and come off the bench. It's literally your choices. Like,
right?
It's not like he calling shots. Like,
How much do you think he could command this in the offseason?
Depends on the team.
Like if like realistically, like if they not looking to like throw away, like just throw a bag at him to get him to come, like we're trying to like really build a team and like want you to be a part of the team, but
per year, probably like 16 to 22.
Okay,
it's probably gonna be something.
That's like, dude, that's Mikal Bridges is making that right now.
Yeah, he's probably getting something like that.
Okay. All right. I mean, if the Warriors can get him for that, I would say keep him.
But like you said, like if he don't want to come off the bench, he don't want to be a bench player, then he don't want to be 6 man, then he could go somewhere else and not be on the bench. And probably get more money.
Right. That's all right. He probably would get more money. Like
so it's really his choice. He could be like Russ.
And I think that's what people trying to avoid is bouncing around at the end of the league, end of the year, like hitting the buyout market, doing all of that.
Russ decided to take scraps so he could just stay on the Clips.
Right.
That was his choice, just like his Clay's choice.
Because like he had already run out of options. Like he had tried the LA thing, that didn't work.
Yeah, but he could have went somewhere and got way more money than that though.
Russ?
Yeah.
But not playing like serious basketball.
I mean, he come off the bench now though.
But like they're a serious basketball team that's going to win, like has a chance to like make a deep playoff run. I don't like what like top team right now like do you see that need Russell Westbrook?
I'm trying to think who's at the top right now.
Like I can't see OKC, nah. Minnesota, nah.
Off the bench?
Nah, they got Conley up there.
I'm taking Russ over Conley.
I don't know.
I'm taking Russ over.
Nah, because they already got too many non-shooting ass dudes like in that. They big down there already in Minnesota.
I'm taking Russ over Conley.
I mean, I'm taking Russ over Conley, but not for that situation.
He could have came off the bench at OKC.
Behind SGA?
Yeah.
I mean, in theory, yeah, he could do
Josh
that.
Giddey.
Also non-shooters.
Yeah.
Josh Giddey's a non-shooter.
Yeah, you just come in and just do what Josh Giddey do. Probably better.
I mean, maybe, but then you got the prospect of him being old. Hey, man, you never know. These dudes.
He have value, bro.
They do.
More than scraps. He was getting. They paid him nothing. They gave him a Lunchable.
Speaking of the Clippers and their future, and I don't know if you saw it. They said PG
might be gone, bro.
Yeah, they said they apart in quotes on contract talks.
Yeah, bro. He want to be a Hornet.
A Hornet. I heard the Sixers. I heard the Sixers and the Knicks. There's rumored destinations.
The Knicks is crazy.
The Knicks would be crazy, but like I honestly don't want to get too much into this because I don't think Steve Ballmer would let him go for real. Anyway,
Steve Ballmer loved PG.
He loved PG, and they got that new stadium opening next year. They need and it's not like a crazy free agent class where they could like sign a free agent and then have him be the face of the franchise. You're not gonna have James Harden be the face of the franchise right now. You're not gonna have Kawhi like Leonard isn't marketable like that to the point where you want him as the face of the franchise. And Russell Westbrook is a bench player who's like on the back end of his career. So like, where are you gonna find somebody to be the face of the franchise? Like you're gonna have to pay PG like to do that part as well. So like,
I mean,
it's nice to think about him on the Knicks or the Sixers, but.
Bro, that'd be crazy if he went to the Knicks, though. Imagine that team.
I mean, the Sixers. I personally think that if he went to the Sixers, you can't. Him, Buddy, and Tyrese and Joel.
Nah, if he went, I'm taking the Knicks over the Sixers.
No.
Julius Randle come back. You got Jalen Brunson. You got OG down there. With PG.
I don't know. Brunson and Maxey that canceled each other out to me.
What?
Yeah.
I'm taking Brunson over Maxey.
Brunson and Maxey going.
No. Brunson is better than Maxey, bro. I mean, like Maxey.
Bro, I mean, at this current moment, yes, but but that's also Jalen Brunson's older and has been in the league, has a lot, like at least like 2 or 3 more years of league experience than Tyrese Maxey. I think Tyrese Maxey,
but that mattered though for PG's case,
right? Which
you have to take who better right now.
Which I think that Tyrese. What I'm saying is Tyrese, I think, has more room to grow because he still has more room of his career, and I think that next year should be that year that he take that step.
That's a maybe though.
I think no, not maybe. Like he needs to take that step next year.
But
and if he's not, like he's whatever. If he gave whatever he gave you this year plus PG, I think is enough to get you to the finals. Like my man just had a 50 ball yesterday on. I guess it was. I mean, it was like the Memphis Grizzlies, but like he had a 50 ball,
bro.
To the and held the team. He held the team down to the point where like the Sixers can now, if they win these next 2 games, go to second place.
Had a 60 ball not that long ago.
Brunson did have a 60 ball. He did have a 60 ball.
Not that long ago.
But that Sixers team, bro, is very suspect without Joel Embiid. And for Maxey to keep them afloat, that was a little something. I'm not saying he's better than Jalen Brunson this season. Nah, not at all. But
I'm taking Brunson.
I like Tyrese.
The Nova legend. Come on, bro. You supposed to be come on.
I mean,
bro.
Tyrese played for Philly. What you mean? Then we got what else we got? So we got
and Michael might go there.
No, I don't know if they got the money for Michael.
What if they get Michael Bridges?
They got that's.
What if they owner like bro, I don't care about the luxury tax?
No.
They just end up on the Knicks.
That'd be OD.
All right. What if they got rid of Julius Randle?
Oh shit.
And Michael and PG came over.
Oh my God! Stop it.
Who's starting on that team,
bruh?
OG might come off the bench or something.
I was gonna say like, cause who is starting? Like, cause it's gonna be one is obviously Brunson. Probably put Mikal at the 2
or PG
at the 2.
Like Michael run 3.
Yeah, and then 4.
You gonna let OG run 4?
Yeah, probably, and then
the centers, whoever the center
is not Hartenstein, the other boy.
Don't ask me, I don't
know. Not Paul Reed. I'm tripping.
Paul Reed on the Sixers.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm. Mitchell Robinson. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, you can run that, bro.
Yeah, he just came back. Mitchell Robinson.
I forgot, bro. He was gone for like 60 games or something.
Bro was hurt. So
yeah, bro.
That's
you can run that.
I mean, and Julius Randle, like, he been inconsistent throughout his career, and he be hurt. Right, like it's a lot that going. I mean, I'm not opposed to like moving on from Julius Randle if you can get Paul George and Michael. Yeah, I mean that'd be some.
Imagine if that happened though. I mean, it's not gonna happen.
It's not, but I mean, ooh.
We talking like dream scenario.
Ooh.
But I might have to go buy a Knicks jersey.
No, I would be buying a Knicks jersey.
Who jersey would you get though?
Probably Brunson. Or Michael. I probably had to get Michael. He PA boy, PA suburbs boy, Malvern Prep. Yeah, I have to rock with my brother in the PA suburbs.
Yeah, that's Philly wild, suburbs.
Bro. Last thing, like on kind of not basketball, is Tony Brothers and CP3
beefing.
Bro, I know you saw that.
Bro, Tony Brothers out of pocket.
He called him a TikToker. CP said he called him a TikToker and he got teched up. And he said, "Yup." And that's when he threw him out the game right after he gave him another one.
Bro, other than Gucci Mane, bro, these refs be out here tripping.
Bro, I agree. I know you remember last year, Fred VanVleet got into it with one of the refs, and they demoted him. What's
other bro that CP don't like? What's the one?
Oh yeah. Scott Foster.
Yeah, Scott Foster.
Yep.
Right. But the only ones that are like refs that we know that don't do nothing is, I don't even know his real name, bro. But he Gucci Mane.
Ref.
Gucci Mane and the lady
that Luka was that Luka was joking with.
Them the only two.
Facts.
Everybody else, bro, they want to put bro.
No, it's one more old head. I feel like, and he cool. I can't remember his name, but like that's obviously I shouldn't know his name.
Yeah.
Like the fact that I know your name as a referee is a problem.
Yeah, we got like 3 of them. Everybody else, even like the ones we don't know their names, bro. Like somebody tossed them the ball, they teeing people up. Like, come on, bro. They just be doing too much, bro. It's like they all got together and decided to just be dickheads or something.
Man.
Like, bro, chill out, bro. At this point, bro, they need to get fined or something.
I agree. There definitely needs to be some form of accountability.
That's fines, bro. I'm tired of like stuff happening and the NBA or whoever is like, well, it shouldn't have happened. Like, we apologize. Like, bro, we don't want to hear that.
They have these
bro.
Like closed backdoor meetings,
yeah,
like, and
bro.
then like,
bro, make something actually happen, bro. It'd be annoying. I don't even play in the NBA and not be annoyed. They be having the people that I ain't even know my team and not be annoyed.
Facts.
Bro.
Just because y'all like, right? Because I just like you ruining the game right now, fam. Like I want to see good basketball.
That shit is annoying.
So we got the postseason coming up. Like I said before, it's like 2 or 3 games left. We kind of know like what's going on. Who do you think will have a breakout performance? Like who should we be on the lookout for? I got a couple balls if you want me to go first, or if you want
you could go first. But is these like random people or is these stars?
These like people that like the
the
casual fan might not know about, but like is a hooper and like is going to have to contribute to win it, like, or will like carry what they doing into the season into the postseason.
All right, you know who I was gonna say.
SGA.
Nah, because people know SGA.
That's what I'm kind of saying, right? Okay.
You know who I'm finna say, bro. Think about it. Who I'll always be talking about, bro.
Who breakout performance?
And I said today, like, you gotta give my boy his credit.
Who about that?
DiVincenzo, bro.
Oh, Dante. Oh yeah. I got Dante on here.
Okay, cool.
I got Dante.
Dante,
yeah,
bro.
I got Dante. Dante's on here. Like I got him actually as one of the like the important pieces of like what the Knicks gonna have to do. Like if the Knicks want to make a deep playoff run, huh?
I think it's bad for them.
For the Knicks, it definitely is. Like Julius Randle going down with that shoulder injury.
If Mitch would have came back sooner, it would have been better. But like he's trying to play into
playoff.
Yeah,
form,
you
right.
know what I mean. Like
same thing with OG.
Yeah, he came back at the end of the season. He ain't played no basketball, bro. So it's like it's different. Like if they would have lost Julius Randle, yeah, it would have hurt. But like I mean, Mitch is like he is a hooper though. So it's like it would have softened the blow. But the fact that he came in like dead end of the season.
And the same, like I said, same thing with OG. Like OG, I think he came in like a little earlier, like during the trade deadline, but he got hurt literally like after the first 2 games of the that he played with the Knicks, and he been out until last week. So like, right, and so I don't think they have enough this year to make like the huge deep playoff run. But if they do, it's definitely going to need Dante to like and Josh Hart. They both going to have to step up.
All right, so what else you got?
I got Jalen Williams.
Okay.
From OKC. Yeah, I think he's gonna have like if they're gonna make a deep playoff run, I think he is.
Isn't it 2 of them?
Yeah, not the one from Arkansas, not the tall like big man, the guard
the
or
guard
the wing
one.
player.
Yeah.
And then Peyton Watson from Denver,
okay.
Young bull, athletic. I think he's gonna have to because if Jokic like if he not scoring and Jamal Murray is hurt having an off night and we can't get AG the ball and he's having an off night or he's only doing what he can, like I think they're gonna need somebody who has like energy, bro, like and people that can get after it, get rebounds, like lock people up. Like I think he's him. And I think we kind of know about Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I don't know if people really know about him, but that man's a hooper. He's gonna have a breakout summer too.
Is that SGA cousin?
It is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he's going to, like, Minnesota, obviously, like I said, like, the defense is going to get a lot tougher. Yeah. Ant's going to start to get double teamed. So you're going to need, and they don't have, they're big, so, like, they don't have Cat. So they're going to need people to, like, step up and be able to hit shots on the perimeter.
Crazy.
So, like, and he can shoot that thing. So, like, I got him. I got the whole Orlando Magic squad.
Just having a breakout performance.
Bro, like their whole squad. Nobody I feel like know who the Magic are, and I feel like they got some hoopers down there.
Yeah, but Paolo might be the only one.
Paolo, I got and wow and one and
No, I mean
Franz.
like that people know.
Oh yeah.
People might not even know who Franz Wagner is like that. Like Jalen Suggs was a top pick. They probably don't really know who he is.
Cole Anthony down there.
Cole, our boy,
Markel Fultz.
yeah, Markel. There's a couple of people down there.
Mm-hmm. I also got the last. I got Kuminga. People kind of know Kuminga, but
Yeah.
like he if they want to get out of the play in and like make a deep run, they're gonna need Kuminga to do something. And then Zion. I got Zion, Herb Jones, and Trey Murphy all from the Pelicans.
I don't know about Trey.
Trey.
I give it to Zy though and Herb Jones. But I mean, but people, I can't count Zy though, because everybody know who Zion is.
But they do know who he is, but he
like
has not performed though.
He hasn't.
He hasn't performed. Like he needs a breakout performance. Like I haven't seen Zion do anything in the postseason ever.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen Zion in important games.
Yeah. I mean, all right. So we're going off like just people who haven't hooped then.
Yeah.
Okay.
People who
because you said people like casual fans might not know. Everybody knows Zion.
Right. That's true.
I think because I would put like
I guess
more
like
people know
fans,
Zion more than Bi. I feel like
that's true. I guess like casual fans. I guess I would say like people that only watch like when the playoffs come around. Yeah. And it's like you probably hear Zion's name in passing, but like you probably don't know who he is for real. If you're not locked in the NBA.
I would take Zy out just because I'm not gonna count him, and I would put Bi in.
Okay.
I'll put Brandon Ingram in there.
You think he's gonna have? You think he will have a breakout performance?
I think he's gonna have like a Game 6 Clay type situation.
Okay. Where he just come out and go off,
and you're gonna have like 50. I think.
I like that.
That's my prediction.
Okay, I would love that for Bi.
Yeah,
that's my guy. Like I said, we got the Sixers. We kind of talked about them a little bit already. We got Embiid. He came back.
Yeah.
Since they came back, since he came in the games that he's played in since they've been back, he 3-0. And they got a chance now to move up to the number 2 or 3 seed essentially. Like if Boston beats Milwaukee tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
And the Magic beat I think it's Raptors.
They could beat the Raptors.
They'll be in second place.
Okay.
And the Sixers, if they win their game on Tuesday night, which I think might be against Orlando, they can move up essentially to like third place.
Where do they gotta go to avoid the Heat?
Where do the Sixers gotta go?
Yeah,
to avoid the Heat.
That's where I would want to be.
So I think the Sixers now.
Where the Heat at?
The Heat are in like 8th place. The Heat there. So right now they playing each other in 7-8 game. In the 7-8 playing game. So I think the Sixers are gonna try their best to like right now. Like I said, right, if they win their next like 2 games, they could essentially be as high as like 3rd.
Okay.
And if they win their next game, they could be pretty much out of the play-in.
Okay.
They got 3 games left, which is Detroit, Orlando, Brooklyn, all winnable.
That's easy.
All winnable games.
Well, besides Orlando, I mean Detroit and Brooklyn is poo-poo.
Detroit and right. Did you see who you think would be their most valuable player in the postseason? Like if they want to make a run, who you think got to do it? Got to like step up.
Joel.
You think Joel? If Joel not right, it's not happening.
I mean, most people gonna say Maxey, right? Like Maxey has to ball out, but Maxey is usually consistent. Like we've seen Joel like flame out.
That's facts.
You know what I mean? Or like he'll get hurt again, like his foot will start hurting or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it has to be Joel. Joel can't like underperform, bro.
Right. I think Joel can't underperform, but I also think that Tobias Harris needs to like actually be like a productive basketball player.
Yeah.
Like if Tobias Harris isn't a productive basketball player, I don't think they can do anything.
He played good last year.
He did play good last year, but he's also like the highest paid player in the league without an All-Star selection. Like my man like he's just very inconsistent. Like some days you might get like a 30 ball from him, and the next day you might get like 12 on like 6 of 14 short. I mean 6 of 21 shooting. Like you never know. Like,
That's why they disappointed me last year, because it was like the supporting cast actually played good last year,
and then Joel flamed out. Right.
James Harden was just
that's right.
And then blamed everybody else.
And did you see that Harden said he hasn't talked to Joel since the trade?
Bro, why?
He said they have no relationship.
So they never had a relationship?
I don't know. He said they just don't talk.
But if y'all was cool before and then y'all not cool now, that's weird. What did Joel do to you?
Right.
So I don't know. Like maybe they just like was never cool.
Right.
But if that's not the thing, like if they was cool, like while he was on the team, and like now they not cool, like that's weird, bro.
Right.
He didn't even say nothing bad about you in the press conferences when you was trash.
Nothing. He actually like refrained from saying stuff about him. He was just like, we trying to get him work back in. Like he's doing what he can. He's a great, like.
So I don't know. So if it is one of those where, like, he just not talking to him and like they used to talk, then he's a weirdo. But like, or maybe I don't know. Like maybe he reached out and Joel don't talk to him. Like I don't know the situation. But it better not be like if it's one of those situations where it's like Joel's trying to be cool with him, and James Harden just like, nah, I don't rock with you. It's like, bro, why? Like, what did he do to you, bro? He ain't trade you.
And he ain't lie to you about the bag. He ain't like
he ain't do nothing to you, bro.
I guess I don't know, man. But like you said, it could just be like they never was really on the same page.
Was really friends, so it's kind of like people are like, well, do you talk to Joel? It's like, not really. Like, you know what I mean?
But it seemed like a little spicier than that. It seemed like the way, I don't know if you saw the interview, but it definitely sounded like he was like, nah, why would I talk to that dude? Like it kind of sounded like that. He had a little venom in his voice.
See, bro, he didn't have to say that. You could just been like, nah, I haven't talked to him like since.
No, that is what he said, but like it just sounded like the tone he took sounded a little.
Oh, okay.
Like it was a little spice behind it.
Because you don't even got to say all that. Like,
at the opposite end of the standings, though, we got the Bucks. I don't know if you've seen them lately. They on a 4-game losing streak.
Licking poo-poo.
Bro, and the teams they lost to, bro, listen to the teams they lost to. The Knicks, I mean, obviously, all right, that's cool. But Detroit, Memphis, and Toronto.
Yeah.
What?
And I think all those games they was playing without one of the big two. I don't know why.
But still,
why was Dame
bro,
out though?
I'm not sure why Dame was he getting rested or
probably because he came back and then Giannis left.
Right. So I don't know if it's like they thought like they were trying to
just coasting.
Right, just coasting, and then like they're like, oh, okay, we a couple games. We're not going to expect to drop 5 games and then slide and have these other teams win 5 games in a row. But I mean, that's what happened. Like, do you think they like I said, they play the Celtics tomorrow?
Yeah.
Do you think they'll slide?
I mean, I didn't think this was their year to win the championship anyway.
No, not at all. I don't think this is their year. But do you think they'll slide like in the standings though? Like right now, like I said, like they're 47-31. Orlando Magic 46-32. New York Knicks 46-32. Cleveland Cavaliers 46-33.
I mean, maybe. I mean, they could. Like they just haven't been playing good, and like we said, like Giannis and Dame haven't played together. But I don't know though, bro. I don't know if Dame and Giannis just gonna let them slide like that.
I mean, it's been 4 games.
Yeah, but they also haven't played together though.
That game yesterday, they played together.
Oh, they both played yesterday.
Yeah. And then they play tomorrow together, and like it's the Celtics. Like the only way,
though. That's the Celtics.
Like the only way they beat the Celtics. I mean, the Celtics could decide that they want to rest their dudes because I mean, ain't nobody catching them. They 60. Yeah, I mean,
they might not though. They might just play everybody.
Right. So
just to stay in their rhythm.
And then that's a loss for me. Like they gonna lose that one, probably.
Yeah, bro. That's the Celtics.
And then Orlando Magic probably winning against Toronto. So like now you down to third, and the Knicks. I don't know who's the Knicks like next couple opponents. So the Knicks play Chicago tomorrow, which should be a W.
It should be, but you never know.
So if they win tomorrow and the Bucks lose tomorrow, like essentially like, right, the Bucks could be as low as fourth place.
I think the end of the season is gonna be like one team might slide, then they might move back up like later. It always happens. Well, no, I'm not gonna say it always happens. It's usually like the top three is like locked in. Who
Not
knows?
even the top three. It looked like not even the top three.
No, I'm saying usually.
Oh yeah.
In previous seasons, it's usually locked in. This season, it's really just Boston is locked in. We don't know what's gonna happen with these other teams
At all.
At least it's tough in the East, though.
Facts, because for a minute we was like, we wasn't even like paying attention because we thought Boston and Milwaukee was gonna run away with it, and then it looked like the Sixers was going to run away with third until Embiid got hurt. And yeah, that was their whole thing. I got Milwaukee. I think they could like end up in fourth place for real. But before this is all over with,
So whatever, they wasn't gonna win it anyway. As long as it wasn't no situation where they was like sliding to the play-in, like that'd be OD.
That'd be a problem. I mean, it's not again, like I said, bro. Like it's not impossible with.
It's not gonna happen.
The Sixers winning and that soft schedule they got.
They're not sliding to the play-in.
All the Sixers gotta do is win them 3 games.
They're not sliding to the play-in.
Nah, maybe not the play-in. Nah, maybe not.
Nah, they're not sliding to the play-in.
We'll see. I think. All right. So who you got their most important player as for a deep playoff run?
Middleton.
Yup. We on the same page, fam. If he not there, it's over.
Yeah,
if
they're cooked.
They cooked.
And he has to play defense and offense.
Yup.
If he don't do nothing, then it's over for them.
And I don't understand why are they so bad like at transition defense. That's what I don't understand. I don't understand why it seems like they can't all get back and get like everybody just getting straight fast breaks on them like. And it's like y'all got Giannis, you got Chris Middleton. Obviously, like Dame never really been a defender type ball. Like
Bobby Portis.
Right, what are y'all doing? And then like the late game situations, they be kind of struggling a little bit too. Like
I think they just don't know like
who need to take the ball.
Yeah, it's one of those situations like remember when Bron and D Wade got together, they didn't know who was supposed to take the shot. Like they need to have one of those conversations where it's like, bro, at the end of the game, like I'm just gonna let you decide what's happening.
But I think they both want to be that ball. You know Dame time, bro. You know it's Dame. You know what Dame time is.
That's who should take the last shot, depending on the situation. Like if it's 2 seconds left, bro.
But that's the thing. Like and that's one thing I really wanted. Like we need to have a conversation about. Like everybody want to say like, oh, Giannis is like this meek and humble, like egoless. Like bro has an ego, man. Like bro had like
people say that,
bro. Like that's what I hear, that he's like this humble star that doesn't really brag and do all this stuff.
He ain't been like that since. When was the last time Giannis was like that? Before he won
MVP,
championship.
Sure.
Oh yeah, before he won the MVP, he was super humble.
But that's what I'm saying.
But when he won the championship, he started acting out though.
Right. And I'm just like, so I'm like, okay, like,
come on, bro. They got
like
coach fired, and that was the second best team in the league.
Exactly.
Not the East. That was the second best team in the league. And they was like, oh yeah, he got to go. Come on, bro. Somebody with no ego wouldn't act like that, bro.
So like
he pulling LeBron stuff.
So I think he would have a problem with just being like, you know what, like, yeah, this is Dame's team now. At the end of the game, we gonna let him like.
He shouldn't have brought Dame on there. Why'd you go recruit somebody you gonna act like that?
Hey,
you know what I mean?
I agree.
D Wade recruited Braun, and then D Wade was like, "All right, we couldn't figure it out. You the man, bro. I know I'm Wade County or whatever. This my team, but like, bro, you the man."
He probably like Giannis is probably like, I'm the MVP. I'm the one with the chip. I'm the.
Come on, bro. 2 seconds left, bro. I'm not getting you the ball. Chris Middleton was the person that took all them shots before. Like, come on, bro. No, you don't want to give Dame the shots? That'd be crazy.
He don't want. It seemed like he don't want to set screens for Dame. Like, it.
How many years Dame got?
Got what you mean? Left in the league, or left, or you mean like on his contract?
On his contract.
I want to say
because, bro, if you act like that, bro, you could just trade me. Because, bro, we not finna act like that, bro.
So let me see. So Dame Lillard right now is on a 4-year, $176 million deal.
Mm-hmm.
He has a player option for 2024, which he has exercised, and then that next year is his last year on the contract.
Okay.
2024, 2025.
He ain't stuck then.
Nah. So essentially, he could, if this don't work out again next year, he could get traded.
Or he could just dip.
Like, I mean, mid-season. Like, they probably will trade him next season before the contract.
So they could get something back.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. If that's the case, bro, like, and Giannis, if Giannis acts like that, bro, then it's not. You might as well just let me go, bro.
Right. And I think this playoffs is going, I feel like, determine a lot of if Dame is going to be there next year or not.
Yeah, because, like, in situational basketball, bro, like, all right, if we got 10 seconds left and, like, we just need to, like, obviously I'm going to give it to Giannis, bro. Like, but if it's like, bro, I need a 3, come on, bro. You know who the ball is going to. Why would I give it to Giannis for? Don't even make sense. And, like, if Giannis like, oh, well, I want Chris Middleton to take it, I'll be like,
all right, man, I'm out of here, right?
Bro, you doing too much, bro. You're not finna tell me that you taking Chris Middleton over me to take the last shot.
Nah.
Come on, bro.
Not at all.
You don't care about winning.
So we can go out to the West for a little bit. The West is up for grabs and kind of has been up for grabs. What the real interesting part right here is who will end up in the play-in. It's really like, is it gonna be the Suns, the Pelicans, the Kings, or the Mavericks? Like, which two of those teams are gonna be in the play-in tournament? Because right now it's the play-in tournament is the Pelicans. I mean, I guess you could throw the Lakers in there too.
I was gonna say the Lakers is out.
You could throw the Lakers in there to make it out of the play-in and up to, like, potentially the 5th and 6th seed.
I think the Lakers are going to be in the play-in.
You think the Lakers are locked into the play-in? Okay.
Yeah.
So that means they're probably going to stay in, like. Right, okay, they're in 9th right now, so not higher than 7th.
Who's the other teams?
So the Pelicans,
the Warriors.
Warriors are pretty much locked into the play-in for real.
Oh, these are teams that might make it out.
They can make it out. Yeah, the Pelicans can make it out. The Kings can make it out. The Lakers, the Suns, and the Mavericks. The Mavericks and the Suns are in 5th and 6th right now, but they can drop games and essentially fall to the play.
I don't know, bro. Kyrie been hooping.
Right. 50 piece. I mean, I think they cool. I think the way they've been hooping, I think the Mavericks is cool.
The Mavericks might be out. In the big boy playoffs. I mean, like, they not
out of the play-in.
Yeah. They're out of the play-in.
Cool.
It's really between the Pels, the Kings,
and the Suns.
It's hard because the Suns don't always play the same. Like, some days they look unstoppable, and then some days they just don't look good.
Like they don't have it right. I mean, like last night when they got Zion, like gave it to him.
Yeah.
Zion punished KD and them last night, and they had no answers for him.
It depends on who they play, honestly. It depends on strength of schedule. Whoever got the weakest schedule, I think coming is going out of those three.
I think it's the Kings. I think the Suns have the hardest schedule right now. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's like pretty brutal, honestly. Like they could easily lose. So they play the Clippers tomorrow. Then they play the Clippers again on Wednesday. Then they play the Suns again. I mean, then they play the Kings on Thursday, and then Saturday they play the Timberwolves, and that's their last game. So like potentially they could lose all of those games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, and then you got, so that means the Pelicans are playing Portland tomorrow. Win.
SmackDown.
Sack.
They could beat the Kings. All right, I'll give it to the Pelicans to come out then.
Right, okay. And then they play Golden State and then LA.
The Clips?
Huh?
Or the Lakers?
Lakers.
Oh, yeah. The Pellies is coming out, bro.
You got the Pellies?
The Pels and the Mavs.
And then just to be fair to the homies. Oh, no, they not coming out of this. Sack play OKC, New Orleans, Phoenix, and then Portland. They dropping at least one or two of them games.
Yeah,
for real. So they in the play-in. They locked into the play-in for me. And I agree. I think so.
Play-in finna be lit.
So I think essentially it's going right. The only change I have is the Suns and the Pelicans flip-flopping 6 and 7.
Yeah, and then the Kings just gonna have to win one game.
The Kings,
when they get to the play-in,
if they win,
if they're like, because 8 and 9 only have to win one. What is it?
7 and 8 only have to win one.
7 and 8 only have to win one. 9 and 10 have to win two.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, hopefully they're in that spot where they only got to win one game, and they just pull it off. I mean, we're not going to a playoff game anyway, so it don't matter.
I mean, yeah, that's facts.
But I don't got 450.
You think they're gonna be 450 again this year? Bro, Kings,
y'all
was taxing last year,
on,
bro. Like,
why y'all cost more than the Chase Center, bro? That don't even make sense. I gotta drive all the way to SF, bro, to go to a playoff game. Y'all out of pocket, bro.
Bro, that's
sitting in nosebleeds,
bro. And I could be in SF, like, bro. I mean, not hating on Sac, bro. You know I love Sac. I live in Sac, like, but fam, like, you telling me I can pay less money to go to SF to see the game in the newest stadium in the league? Hey, man.
Bro, to sit in the nosebleeds, bro, y'all up the prices that much? That don't even make sense, bro. I thought we was gonna pay like $200 and be at.
I could do 200, like, for, all right, playoff game.
It was like $450.
Like, and you seeing Steph, all right. That's also right. Like, I'm not paying $250. I'm not paying $400 to see the Kings and like
watch
the Pelicans.
Why should they have to play the Lakers or something like that? Them tickets gonna be crazy. We ain't going to that either.
No, bro. But if they, oh man, it looked like they could probably end up playing the Nuggets too, which like that would be cold.
Bro, we need that YouTube money, bro.
Facts. Like, subscribe. Follow us on Instagram.
So we could have lives from the playoff games,
then
bro.
we'll live stream for y'all. Get y'all exclusive interviews.
Get some SAC access, bro.
Right. Get De'Aaron Fox on here, Malik Monk, you know.
Shoot, we can't even get a Stockton King on there right now.
Bro, I mean, they got some issues of their own down there. But shout out to the Stockton Kings, though.
They got the best record.
I was gonna say, yeah, they do got the best record. They just won the chip, didn't they?
Oh, that was.
No, you're right. They got the best record. They finished with the best record.
With the best record,
and that was the first NBA. That was the first woman to. I think they might have won the chip though.
I don't know. I didn't know it was playoff time.
But.
So they got hoopers though.
They got hoopers.
Jeremy Lamb on their team.
I didn't know that. I knew he was up here.
Shabazz Muhammad.
Oh, so they just got all the like early 2000s college hoopers that didn't make it.
Somebody else on their team too. I forgot. That's hoopers on the squad.
All right, cool. I mean, I think that's pretty much it. We got. Unless you got anything going on, we don't. It's not really too much going on. We really waiting for the playoffs to start.
Yeah.
We'll get the playoff matchups locked in.
Is there anything else going on?
It's really just playoffs. And then once like the playoffs start, like that's when we can start talking about matchups and who need to do what and who messing up.
Yeah, bro.
And then we
The
got
Aces
the
probably
off-season pod.
going three-peat. Nah, I don't know, bro. If they three-peat, that's wild in the WNBA. Caitlin Clark to the big three. Come on, girl. Take your $5 million, bro.
$5 million. I mean, it's hard to turn down $5 million, but
$5 million, a lot of money. Our pot will be jumping for $5 million.
I mean, bro, give me $5 million to go out there and play with some old heads, bro. I'm hitting Luka step backs, all that.
What's the? Nah, we'll talk later because I don't want to jeopardize our bargaining chips. Yeah, I think that's it, bro.
Yeah, it's a
I
tough
really
time in the
got
season
nothing else.
right now. Yeah, like you gotta.
We don't really got nothing to talk about with the draft because this draft ain't looking too good.
Yeah, nah. We'll do an off season pod though, like where we talk about what teams what they need to do in the off season, what moves they need to make.
Yeah, UFC 300 finna happen. We could talk about that.
Bet. The Olympics. We got the
Olympics
Olympics. We got the WNBA. We got USA basketball. You know how that go.
Yeah, we finna be talking about fights.
Oh yeah.
Women hoops, off-season exchanges.
Loma fight soon too. Don't he? Loma fight this weekend. I think Loma fight on the 11th.
A bunch of people supposed to be fighting.
I'll watch
Yeah,
Loma.
I don't know. We'll come up with something. But yeah, that's it for today. All right,
Like,
y'all.